I'm late, but hear me out. This past week at the BAFTA Awards, there was a controversy. Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan had just gotten on stage and they were presenting an award. And as they were doing that, the N word rang out through the crowd. Shock. Why would somebody at this glamorous occasion sully the evening with such obscenities? Well, because John Davidson was in the room, an individual who suffers with Tourette's and brings awareness and activism to Tourette's issues. He himself, dealing with Tourette's, was experiencing tics that evening, and he had been yelling obscenities throughout the entire thing. When they got up, he used the N-word. Now, hear me. It was involuntary. I don't believe that he saw them and said, yup, now's my time to shine. But here's what I found out as I dug and researched about Tourette's. Specifically, coprolalia, which is the yelling of obscenities or taboo phrases. You don't tic in languages you don't know. Don't miss this. If you don't speak Spanish, you don't curse in Spanish. If you don't speak German, you don't curse in German. You only operate in the language that you are familiar with. And in fact, what comes out of people with coprolalia is what they're used to hearing. It's what they're around. It's what they are close to in proximity. Now watch this. I'm not saying that John Davidson has a habit of calling black people the N-word. What I am saying is because he has heard the N-word used, and he's heard the N-word used in conjunction to black people, that involuntary tic demonstrated what was in him. Don't miss this. I'm not saying it's in him because he's racist. I'm saying it's in him because he's been in proximity with it. And I want someone to hear this thing. Watch this. It is out of the abundance of the heart that the mouth speaketh. It is what comes out of a person that defiles them. When you are submerged in something, whatever. When you're around something, you pick stuff up and that becomes a part of who you are. It's your spiritual lexicon. I know I'm gonna catch some flack for this. Someone's not gonna like it, but I need you to hear this right here. What you are around, you are in. And you might not run around shouting the N-word in your everyday life, but I want you to hear this. What you find yourself uttering, speaking, putting out, you find yourself doing that voluntarily or involuntarily because it's what you're around. All right, I'm out. One.